Hello, today I'm talking with Valerie Ritchie. She helps professional women who are experiencing menopause problems, and let's see whether she's ready to start. I know she's online, but it's always a bit of a slow process with Facebook to get people to join me. I'm going to try to change that soon, because I found out that through Zoom it works a little bit easier. So that's my next step, to try doing this through Zoom. So let's see where Valerie is. There we go. I'm going to bring her on camera because Facebook says adding now, so we should be good here. Always takes a little bit. Let's see. Adding. There, now we go to connecting. There we have. Hi, how are you today?
Oh, I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. So, shall we get started?
Yes.
I've already slightly introduced yourself. What more do you want to say about yourself?
Okay. So I'm a coach. I'm a transformation coach. I coach mainly women. Can you hear a second sound?
A little bit, but not lots. There's a tiny little bit of echo.
Okay. Yeah, it's echoing, isn't it? Right.
Yeah. We have 7 viewers, so let's do this.
So I'm a transformational coach. I work mainly with women who are experiencing menopause.
Okay. Yeah.
Dealing with the havoc of, the emotional chaos of menopause.
Yeah. All right. So what made you go into coaching?
I've always been a coach from day one. I worked into education.
Yeah.
And as part of education, I was always coaching.
Yeah.
So what happens there is I started to think to myself that it's time to actually move on to do something else, move out of education. So I solely decided to work on coaching and be a coach full time.
Yeah.
Using the skills that I have from education and then bringing it into actual coaching, individual people or small groups.
Sounds very good.
Yeah.
So, what has been your most profound experience with coaching for yourself?
Well, having been coached myself, I realised that there's loads of things that I have already in myself, and with a coach, it brings it out. So all these like hidden strengths that I probably take for granted, and with coaching, it helps bring it out. So what it meant for me was seeing the bigger picture in my life, grabbing this opportunity to actually do more coaching and working with other people.
Yeah.
It's been, it's been a really, really good thing.
Sorry. Yeah. Have you ever had any really profound experience with a client that you were coaching?
So for instance, I won't say a client's name, but a particular client was having issues in work and not showing or not knowing what the problem was, but knew that there was some underlying issue that was working. She'd lost her confidence. She felt teary all the time, and she was in a position of management. So with the hot flushes, standing in front of a group of people, mainly men, might have that lack of understanding. She felt under pressure. And she started to question herself in terms of her ability to do her job.
Yeah. Okay.
And when coming to me, it was a case of like, what do you want to achieve? Do you understand what's actually going on with you? And it was weird because she didn't realise she was actually in perimenopause. And she was in her early 40s.
Okay, yeah.
And a lot of the times women expect menopause to be in your 50s.
No, I was expected at that age.
Yeah, because you just do. You know, the image of previously when we were younger, it was women in their 50s going through the menopause, all this change and the negativity of it.
Yeah.
But what it is, perimenopause can actually start from the age of 35 when your hormone levels are going down.
Yeah.
But because you don't know that necessarily is going on, it might have an effect while you're in the workplace. So, for instance, you've got that low confidence, that low self-esteem, you're questioning yourself. In fact, you're frustrated. And then you start questioning your own sanity because something's going on and you don't know. So sitting down with a client in particular, it was talking about what was going on, understanding where it was all coming from. So it gave her clarity. And with that clarity, she was able to look at her life, refocus, embrace the change, and then she actually decided that she's going to change jobs.
Yeah.
Because what she was doing wasn't working for her, and she felt, more to this. So she moved on and decided to change life, and change direction, and change job.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, what has been the most interesting thing that you learned from a client that you coached?
I would say that they really wanted to do something completely different to what they were doing. They had a sort of secret need behind them. So in that case, writing their book. They're very, very creative, but because they were leading such a busy life, they didn't have the chance, the space, the freedom to actually write that book.
Yeah.
Once they took the step and realised, this is what I want to do, they took the step and stepped back from working life. They're in a financial position to do that.
Yeah, that helped.
Life, and then set about writing their book. And it gave them the freedom to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you're running a group on Facebook about menopausal women. Do you want to talk a bit about that so that our viewers know what you're doing?
Yeah, I put a Facebook group together, and it's the Menopausal Harmony Method group, and it's about the fun, positive side of menopause, where women get an opportunity to talk with like-minded women, support each other, share their experiences, but look at it from a more positive side. What can we do? How can we embrace menopause, take it on, and know that this is just a natural part of life?
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be looked at in like the end of the world. In fact, you should embrace the crone within a woman, which is actually, in other words, the goddess of wisdom. You get to a certain age, you look back at what you've done, appreciate what you've done and how much you've done, and then now it's time for you to actually put yourself first and see what you actually want to do. It's the next stage of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds very nice. So people that want to join that group, how do they get there? Do they message you, or what do they do?
They can actually message me. I'm on Facebook, so Valerie.
I'll make sure you're tagged in this with this video.
And tag it in,
Yeah.
And
cool.
All are welcome.
Great.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with the viewers?
Okay. So I do actually do group coaching as well as individual coaching. and I do help women with various stress points. So, you know, if they have frustration, confusion, sleep issues, the physical aspects of their life, so putting on a little bit of weight, but also that emotional side.
Yeah.
So that we went sideways there. So the emotional side. So, you know, you can actually contact me and I can provide some information and help them on their way.
Okay, cool. That's amazing. Well, anything else, or is this it for today?
This is it for today.
Okay, cool. Then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
And thank you very much for joining me today. It was really cool to have you here. And maybe we can do this some other time.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. All right.
See you
Thank
soon.
you. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.